Welcome to Beer Friday.
Hello, hello.
We are on here Friday now instead of Wednesday.
Yes, that's good.
Yes. How are you?
I'm okay.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I did. Had a good Thanksgiving. I'm dragging a little today. I got a flu shot yesterday.
Oh,
and it made
man.
me all kind of sleepy
It'll do
and
it.
kind of weird. So I'm just trying to recover.
But you're immune.
No,
hopefully.
I'll probably still get it. What did you get your flu shot?
No, I didn't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I live dangerously. It's just sometimes,
I don't usually get it. I got the flu last year, and I was like, well, I guess I get it.
think I did, too. I think we got it about the same time. It was awful.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Did you smoke your turkey this year? I mean, you
did.
told me you were going to. How did it turn out?
It turned out good. I think so. Jim said it was good.
And you didn't brine it? You just smoked it?
No, piss on that. So, return on investment. Turkeys are an ROI, and I'm done talking about turkey. They're an ROI bird, though. People do all this BS with it, but at the end of the day, it's still turkey.
It's still turkey.
Yeah.
And you're going to make turkey soup the last day of the
so, I'm not about doing extra stuff. Just throw it on. It is what it is. It turned out good.
Good deal.
Don't baby that crap.
Yeah, don't baby that crap.
No,
hey, we should probably thank our sponsors. Yeah. Thank you for Kelly over at Furniture Warehouse.
Charleston Insurance.
Secure Store 50.
Pankratz and Hodge.
Kids Construction.
And the Newton Eagles.
Yes, indeed.
I love that. What about you, Bruce? How's your week been?
It's been great. Hey, I mentioned last week about buying the organic Granny Smith apples.
Oh, yeah.
Worth every penny.
Yeah.
They were friggin' delicious.
So you're giving us an update on your apple purchase?
Yeah, I am. I think you ought to go organic.
It's an exciting week.
Well, this is my life. It's either bourbon in a chair or me
buying apples. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the way that went.
Nothing else go on your week besides buying apples?
Well, that was for Thanksgiving, but that's the way to go, organic. That's what I'm going to do from now on.
You're going organic apples?
Not everything, but apples for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then I'll tell you in a minute, but what do we got going? You want to hold that can out?
Joey got this
Joey
for
brought
us.
this for us.
This is called Fat Elvis, and you don't even have to zoom, Rusty. It's fine. It is a peanut butter chocolate banana stout from St. Louis, 6.5 alcohol. I'm interested. This is not the style I like, so I'm going to see what I think about it.
Well, me either, but it tastes exactly
it smells like bananas.
And it tastes just like it sounds.
That, what is it, like that Laffy Taffy banana smell?
Yeah.
That's what you got here.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel the spirit out?
Yeah, it's bananas and peanut butter. I'm sure some people this would be their jam.
Elvis would love this.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? January the 8th is Elvis's birthday.
Really?
I do. I don't have many birthdays memorized.
You have Elvis. I heard he's everywhere.
He is everywhere, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of Elvis is everywhere and Mojo being gone, we also lost Todd Snyder.
We did
this
and
month. That was
I was
going
to talk about that. We lost Todd Snyder. Steve Cropper, the guitarist, soul guitarist, blues guitarist, also died.
Yeah.
So that means we have to keep Robert Earl Keen alive at all costs. I want to get him on the show.
I feel like Robert Earl Keen needs to get into a program if we want to keep his life going.
I
don't know.
He's pickled enough. He's going to be okay.
He's like Mick Jagger. Folksy kind of weird observational country.
We have to keep him around. That's
oh my gosh, yeah.
Todd Snyder was a kick in the gut.
Yeah, that was tough. Robert Earl Keen, I think "Merry Christmas." That's one of my favorite Christmas songs.
Yeah, it really is.
It captures it.
It does.
I don't even think anyone out there knows what we're talking about.
No, Nancy does, but that's it.
Nancy
Sloop does.
Good job, Nancy.
Thank you.
Tell your mom hello. Let's see here.
Tell your mom hello.
Anything else going on in your week?
No.
I had a couple thoughts.
Yeah.
What do you do about ear hair?
When I go to,
because I feel like I have ear hair now. I feel like you have ear hair now too.
Oh, my girls take care of it at the
your girls
place. Yeah. Yeah,
what do they do? They just stick a thing in your ear and just chop it all
out?
They
have a chopper. They have a little thing they get in there. Yeah. Oh. They get my hair, my ears, my eyebrows.
Oh yeah,
all of it, man.
Yeah, sometimes your eyebrows will get all curly.
I know. Yeah, that means I need a haircut.
Yeah,
no. I don't know why
I had to start growing ear hair. It really annoys me.
Dude, Well, you still have the head of hair.
Yeah.
I used to have a head of hair.
It
Now
just
it's all on
migrated
in
all to your ears
and my
your
back
eyebrows
and every
your
other
back.
damn place you don't want hair.
I have like little angel wings on my back. It's gross. It's weird. Yeah, they're like little floofs that just grow. Yeah, it looks like that though. I've got little wings. It's so dumb. Oh, I don't care anymore.
No, you. Well, I still do. I'm pretty vain. So
You're vain about your back hair?
No, my ear hair though. I
Oh
very
yeah, well
much
no,
so
no,
am.
you should be,
Yes.
because we've known people like that where it's like freaking tufts and it's
Oh,
like
God.
distracting. I'm not gonna mention who, but I think
No,
we both
I
know who we're
know,
talking
I know.
about. Nice guy. And then like, have you noticed like sometimes when you get really
I
old,
knew you were gonna
you
go there.
have nose like little whiskers that grow out of the side of your nose.
I don't have that thing,
Not
Doc.
yet.
No, inside I got a trimmer.
Well, yeah, inside I know mine's probably.
I don't
messed
ask
too,
anybody
but
to do
I'm
that
saying
for
like,
me. I
have
do
you ever
that on
seen
my
the
own.
guys with like the stuff growing out of the
Yeah,
sides of
we're
their
not doing
nose?
that. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Freaking cut it off.
Anyway, it's stupid. All
Wax-
these extra hair
wax
things are
my
stupid.
nose. I need to get a nose wax.
Yeah, so I had that. I had another thing I heard of this week that made me think about you.
Yeah, old
So-
people stuff. I'm sure.
No, I think it was on Reddit somewhere, and it was like talking about cryptids, and I'd like to get the show away from like cryptids and
I do not.
but
I do
this
not,
is really
sir.
where it's landed.
No, I do not, sir.
There was
we
a
are
long,
going to argue about
There was a
this.
long debate about how Bigfoot went extinct in the St. Helens, Mount St. Helens explosion, and that's why there was a population out there, and then it went extinct, and now there's none left.
That's a pretty good theory, but I think they figured it out.
I thought you thought they were aliens. That's why they can't find their bodies.
No, they were tied in with the aliens.
Yeah, okay.
No,
So
we cannot step away from crypto.
Yeah.
That's my only joy in
The
life.
internet's really cool. So I was reading.
The internet's really cool.
Yeah, the internet's cool. I was reading about. Have you ever read about the Stellar sea cow?
No,
Yeah.
fill me in.
So this has been my deep dive of the week, similar to apples, I guess. So
Organic,
You know
thank
how
you
there's
very
like
much.
manatees? Have you ever seen
Yeah.
a manatee?
Oh, yeah,
I was lucky
yeah.
enough. I got to swim with manatees one time. It was
That's
nice, but
kinda
they're
cool.
they're nice little like blobs that have
Sure.
little mustaches
Little
and
sea
they just
cows
live
and-
around
yeah.
and they eat some stuff. So imagine a manatee,
Mm-hmm.
except it's like 30 feet long. It has the little manatee head, but then it's just got this blob 30-foot long body attached to the head. So they were called Stellar sea cows.
Okay.
And they used to live along the Pacific, all along like basically the Pacific Rim.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Ice Age was going away, and these sea cows, all they did was they ate the top of kelp because they were so fat and blubbery that they couldn't sink. So like they couldn't dive underwater. So they were always floating on the
Wow.
top, and their heads could only go down about 3 feet, and they'd eat the top of the kelp. They didn't eat lower because like the kelp gives off chemicals. So
Right.
anyway, nothing ate them. Their skin was so like thick that like killer whales couldn't drown them, and they couldn't really get through their skin really well. So they just grew into be these big blobby like giant manatees with small heads, and they just floated around the ocean. So then the ice age is ending, climate is changing, like the kelp situation's getting worse, and humans by this time are like hanging out on the west coast. Well, they're just like slaughtering these guys
Yeah.
because like they don't have any predators. They're just chill. They're like sea dogs basically, and they're just slaughtering these guys.
Good eating, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, that's the issue. So then
Yeah.
these manatees these sea cows slowly disappear until there's just a little population. They're hanging out in the Bering Strait up by Alaska.
Okay.
Because there's not really a whole lot of people hunting them up
Yeah.
there. They're just
Leave
doing
us
their
alone.
thing. So then it hits about 1740, and there's this German guy named Stellar. And he's rolling with some Russians, and
Rolling
he's
with
heard
the
about
Russians.
these blob cow creatures.
Yes.
And so they show up, and he said, man, these are really freaking neat. So in about 1740, he's like, I'm going to study these. Like, these are going to be, like, the thing I study. So, like, they were, like, cool scientists now where they're like, we should observe these. We're like, we need to stab the shit out of it and then, like, dissect it. So, like, of course, him and these
The American
Russians get in a boat. Yeah, him and these Russians get in a boat, and they try to, like, take in these sea cows, and I guess all the other sea cows get all sad, and they can't really make noises, so they kind of just make whinnying noises, like
Yeah.
And so they try to stop him from taking the other sea cows. They're like rocking boats, but they can't do anything because they don't have teeth, and they're just these like floating blobs. So they can't get through it. So then they have to get a whale guy. They're like, dude, we need a harpoon gun. Like, we need to harpoon these guys because their stuff's so thick. So then they harpoon the sea cow, and they get it to shore, right? And so this guy goes ham on it. Like, he's measuring everything. The little bristles, the flippers, the heart weighs 34 pounds. Like, he's measuring like everything. Its anus is 10 inches. I read really far down on
Yeah,
this.
10-inch
So,
anus.
Anyway,
Yeah.
he's just
That's a big anus.
look at all this, but then now they've got this sea cow cut up, and he writes about how like its lover like followed to the shore
Oh,
and just like
God.
sadly watched while they're like hacking it up on the shore, and like all the sea cows are all upset at him. Well, he's got it hacked up, and they're like, well, what do we do with it now? Because they've done everything, but now there's just piles of blubbery meat.
Yeah.
So they eat it. And he's like, this is the best meat
I knew you were gonna
have
say that.
ever had. This is delicious. So then he's like publishing all of his stuff about these sea cows. And
Yeah.
at this point, he knows the population, like maybe 1,500 at the most. They're all butt extinct, hanging out on this one little island around these
Right.
islands. So stuff gets out, and then every sailor that's going through there's like, yeah, there's apparently this delicious 30-pound pile of meat that doesn't put up a fight. So then the whale people come through, and they just shoot one every time they go through, load it up. So the Steller sea cow was only really discovered by science for about 20 years, and they hunted them to extinction in 1760. But think of a manatee that's like 30 feet long.
Wow. You know,
Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
That was a way. I don't know. That was what interested me this week.
That's interesting. I thought, they're always so gentle and
Yeah.
What if there was an evil one that just went berserk and started eating people?
But I don't think it could, though. It doesn't have teeth. They don't have teeth. The Steller
what
sea
would it
cow,
do?
it had two little bony plates on its mouth and like a little mustache.
would they
There was no. It would just bump at you because, again,
You must
literally they
die.
were so blubber heavy that they couldn't sink. They just floated like little buoys, and then they would put their head down and then they would nibble. And then when they'd go after the sea cows, they couldn't really get away. They could like swim away on the surface for a little bit, but it's not like they could go under the water.
Yeah, there's an evil one out there somewhere. It's
No,
gonna
not
bump
anymore.
you, man.
And then there was one scientist I was reading about, and like she spends all of her time on Google Earth trying to see if she can spot an undiscovered flock of remaining sea cows.
I gotcha. Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So Steller sea cow.
Stellar sea cow. That's
That's
good.
your little
good.
bit of knowledge
Thank
of the
you.
week.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah,
that, man.
I don't know if I have anything else exciting to talk about
I
outside of the
don't
Steller
either.
sea
No,
cow.
you can't top that.
They're
No.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. We get in the news.
You want to do some news there, a wise one?
Yeah, we can get in the
Why don't you
news here.
pass that fat Elvis, whatever the hell it is down here? Thank you.
Okay, get some fat Elvis. It's all right. I appreciate Joey bringing it, and I know that a lot of people would think this is a
want it
really
to go to
great beer.
waste.
It's just not my taste. Save a little for Samantha.
Sam? Oh. We got a whole other can in there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. She's fine.
You're fine.
Let's
Samantha,
see here.
you're fine.
I'm working on a story. Finally got back. I tried to get information on this like a few weeks ago, like
Yeah.
a month ago. So we have an idea of how many trains are going to be going through that old K&O track because they're building that extension to BNSF. So that's going to be about a train a day going through those neighborhoods.
Okay.
So it's
All
not
right.
quite as much as we were worried
No.
about. But yeah, so they'll see more trains when BNSF is up and going. They did not have a count on trucks, though. That's the other thing. Or not BNSF, JF is up and going.
JF, yeah.
Dogs to people. Did you see in Mac how they had like 30,000 gallons or whatever or pounds of hydrochloric
Yes,
acid
I
just
did.
spill in
I
town?
saw that. It's not funny. I saw that, yes.
Yeah, so I was curious what would go on in Newton. So I talked to the fire department and emergency management, working on a story about that. Nothing too exciting, but like
Okay.
it's wild. And think about it. Like think about all the trains that go through on BNSF and like all the weird stuff we have come through our community.
Yeah, we should not be screwing around over there.
No. So basically, what would
No.
happen if the train derailed and was just spilling thousands of gallons of poison in the downtown?
Yeah, that'd be, yeah.
Which they've not had happen so far.
Dang, what
and I
is
hope
this
it never
for,
happens
Micah?
because we are right by the track.
Yeah.
Anywho, they would have to just secure the seat, and then they would just start calling people for help. That's
Yeah.
really what they would do.
Get your
So,
hoses. Get
yeah.
your garden hoses.
Yeah, just get out of there. Really, is the game plan? If there's
It's not
a
the
chemical
hose to
derailment, no,
leave.
it's just get the hell out. So there's run away. There's that. I think Holly Jolly Hessen is this weekend.
It is.
There is a lot of Christmas stuff.
There
Read
is
the
a
paper
lot.
for Christmas stuff.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm gonna forget.
Every
stuff.
small town has
People
a
are gonna be
Christmas
mad.
event, I think.
Yeah. So
Yes.
there's Christmas stuff. Mastaza's next week in Newton's little downtown Christmas.
This week, the 6th.
Oh, it is the 6th.
Yep,
Okay,
yep,
good.
yep.
Someone said it was the 11th, but it's the 6th. Good deal.
It was changed. I heard the change. I
Okay.
heard the change.
So anyway, that's the 6th. So you need to check that out. That's going to be
Six,
cool
yeah.
in Newton. We really enjoyed their pumpkin thing. So
Oh
I'm
my
excited for
gosh,
their
we got
Christmas
pumpkins.
thing.
We still got pumpkins in the house.
Yeah.
I love them.
So yeah, big news here. Newton girls basketball tied their win total from last year.
Kaboom.
They won their opening game.
Chikang. All right.
Rusty gave me a little update. He says that 17 points by Brungard, leading the Lady Railers, or just the
42-40
Railers.
victory.
42-40. So that's exciting.
That
New
is
coach,
exciting.
First year coach, Bernie Pearson.
All
So
right.
yeah,
All
good
right,
job,
Bernie.
Bernie.
Way to go, man. Far out.
Did we have any other teams win, Rusty?
No one's played yet,
Oh,
so they're playing tonight.
okay, cool. So yeah, prep action. I'm trying to think. Do you have any other news stuff to add? It's still been kind of slow post
It
Thanksgiving.
is kind of, there's nothing. One thing I want to say is, and you and I have done really well today, but I'm going to work on, I'll use I statements, the really bad words on this show.
Oh, shoot. Have I said really
No,
bad words on the
neither
show?
one of us have today.
Yeah, we've been kind of slipping
We
there.
have, so we
Did
apologize.
you get commentary where
No,
people like,
I just don't
how
want
dare
anybody to be
you?
disappointed in me.
Yeah, that's
You can be
worse.
mad as hell,
Yeah,
but
I'd rather
please
have
don't
you
be
mad,
disappointed.
but don't be disappointed.
So we're going to watch the bad words.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to do better.
Okay, we're going to do better.
Rusty buzzes if we get one. Just,
I'd love if there was a buzzer.
Okay,
we'll
so
get you a
that's
buzzer.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we can move on.
Traffic update,
yeah,
traffic
hold
update.
on. Yeah, we're going to hop over to Rusty here for our
We got traffic
traffic
update.
The cars are going like this, and there is no train.
No
Okay.
train right now. Go now. Go.
Hey, before we
go.
hop back, can we hop over to the weather studio?
I don't think I got
No, just hop back over here to the weather studio.
right here to me.
Yeah, let's go to Rusty
So
Teller.
Rusty,
weather's
for the
gonna be
weather.
really nice for all this Christmas stuff. It's going to be a high of 49, and lows in the upper 20s, but it's going to be dry. So get out and celebrate Christmas. Back
There
to
you go.
news.
There you go. Well
Felt
done,
like
Rusty.
Yeah,
I felt
well
like I was
done.
in San Diego, which would be the most
What's
boring.
the little finger gun?
That's a
thing?
Rusty
Why not?
thing, man.
Okay.
It's
Fair.
really nice.
Well, I think that's probably enough to take us to the break, and we
It
will come
is.
on with our guest, Sam Jack.
I'm in, man. Yeah, let's bring it. I'm excited.
All right,
cool.
we'll take a
All
break.
right, take a break.
All right.
Oh yes, I know she loved me, my babe. Oh yes, I know she loved me. She don't do nothing but kiss and hug me, my babe. True little baby, my babe.
Boom. That was back. We
we are
had a
back.
We had a fast little turn there.
That was great. That was a
And
good one.
here is our guest, Sam Jack. You might know him from the Newton Public Library.
Boom.
He's a lot more. He's a Renaissance man.
You are a Renaissance
Longtime
man.
journalist, beautiful singer, intellectual, book expert. What would your preferred title be, Sam?
I guess it would be like Renaissance man.
Renaissance man.
man.
The
There you go.
Renaissance
Sam
Jack.
man. Sam,
Renaissance
you should
man.
put down
Renaissance
little
man.
business cards.
No,
and
look
just
at you.
hand
I'll
those
buy you
out.
up some business
Maybe
cards.
Baroque era man or something
Yeah.
like that. You know?
Sam Jack, Renaissance man.
So what's going on, man? Thanks for coming on. How have you been?
I've been great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've been great. Had a nice Thanksgiving, you know.
Good.
And,
Yeah.
and things are going well at the library. Everything's
Yeah,
good.
tell us a little bit about the library. What's going on?
happening at the
What's
library,
going
man?
well at the library right now?
Yeah. Well, tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon we are having for any KU basketball fans that might be watching, we have Chellan David, who has a new book out from the University of Kansas Press about the last 40 years of KU basketball history.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Are you going to that? You might want to go to that.
I might. Maybe I'll swing
Yeah.
on by.
Yeah. So he's met and interviewed all the greats, I think. You know.
That's
and
awesome.
So
That is
I'm really
awesome.
looking forward to that. And then a week from tomorrow, we are having a gift wrapping party.
Uh-huh.
So if you bring your unwrapped gifts, and we'll have some wrapping paper, and then we're kind of counting on people also bringing some, you know. And you can wrap up your gifts together in a fun environment with Christmas music and hot cider and stuff.
The
So-
library will
Beautiful.
teach you how to wrap it up. That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's good. You want to
so,
smoke? Are you smoking?
Anywho,
Okay.
so yeah, like what? Tell me. So before the library, like tell us about your little journey to Newton, because before the library, I knew you as fellow colleague Sam Jack, the copy hound of the Times Sentinel. Tell me about your little journey over here.
Yeah. So that's what I did. I've been at the library for over 5 years now, and
Dang, Sam.
that's about how long I was at Times Sentinel. So
Oh,
that was
really? It
my-
felt like longer, man. I felt like you were there for a long time.
Yeah. Well, and I'm still there. I still do, you know,
a little freelance
do a
on
little
the side.
freelance for them. But yeah, I guess I was, you know, kind of, looking for
Yeah.
something to do after college, basically, and
Yeah.
then in grad school, and that seemed like, I'd always been interested in journalism,
Yeah.
you know, and
What about journalism was like? Yes, let's do this.
I think it's kind of the same thing that led me to then switch over to libraries, which is this, that I like being around people and like talking to people and with journalism, it's like learning their stories and telling their stories, and that's like, it seems like a good you get to do solids for people,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you do get to do solids.
I mean,
it's kind of nice.
Yeah, because people, they have important things going on in their lives, and it needs to be told, so that, and I really liked, and I still do like that you get to do so much different stuff every week.
You learn a little every
You
week.
learn a little bit about you become like a mini expert in whatever you're writing about, sort of thing,
Yeah, my wife would say I pretend to be a mini expert in about everything.
Yeah.
Right about what actually Sam.
And then so library really felt like a natural transition because it's like I'm still learning a lot. I mean, especially with like doing the adult programs and stuff. I'm also inviting people to come in and talking to them and interviewing them at the library a lot so.
Yeah, and I got to watch you do that with a recent author talk, and I see where the journalism and library really lined up, because I think you do a good job of like talking to authors and asking good questions and kind of facilitating that conversation. Like, I thought that was pretty cool, and I was like, oh, it's like you're doing a little story right now.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun stuff.
So what's the favorite, what's the favorite, looking back on the journalism career, what was your coolest story, your favorite story you ever wrote?
Well, I guess like on the, I kind of think of two. I've got on the more hard news side, there was a, and yeah, you might remember, I think I talked to you at the convention that year about it, because there was a lady from Hayesville named Julie Dombo, who was a crime victim. Yeah. And she was shot. And because of the damage to her lungs from the shooting, it like damaged her circulation, so she had to have her arms and her hands and lower legs basically amputated. Oh man! And so that was really something. I mean, she opened up to the paper and to me about her experience, and we kind of followed her through her. I think the first time I met her, she was still in the rehab hospital, and then kind of followed that over a year as the perpetrator was being going to trial and being sentenced, and then I think I did a follow up later about, I still follow her on social media, and it's like she's doing amazing stuff now. She was attending this conference of people from all over the country that use prosthetic hands, and like really cool.
Yeah,
cool
that
lady.
Sounds like a really worthwhile story. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then just kind of a more featurey story. There was it was a message in a bottle. And
what?
Yeah, so it was a message in a bottle. It was put in the I think it was put in the Ninneskah River near Cheney, and then it flowed into the Arkansas and all the way down to like I think like Louisiana, down way down south. Yeah. And so it was written by this woman and her sister, girl at the time, and her sister lived in Cheney. And then the man who found it, way down hundreds of miles, down down near New Orleans or something, he happened to be from Wichita.
Small world.
So he he went right. He met up with them, and then the way this was back in like the 30s or 40s or something.
Oh wow.
And then the way it came to us is like the man this woman's like grandson brought it in and just showed it to us. I'm like, hey, you want to do a story about this?
That's cool. That's really cool. That's sometimes the coolest stuff when someone comes in and they're like, hey, look at this. So I like that. And so you've got journalism, you've got the library, and then another big interest. I see you. I think we're friends on social media. I see some of your pictures and stuff. You're a really big opera aficionado. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Am I saying it wrong? Is it opera, or are you just a music choir singing aficionado in general? What's your interest?
It is opera in specific, and then classical music in general. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess just I got into it. I had some really great teachers in middle school and high school that got me into classical music, basically, and I sang in choir in high school, and then kept doing it in college. And in college, like there were some opera companies on campus, and I got to be in one, and that kind of sealed it.
At college where?
Oh, at Harvard.
At Harvard.
Sam Jack.
Do they make you say Harvard?
Harvard. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's all the kinds of jokes. Well, there's a joke. I think it's told on campus that like the how they're like team chants for like football.
Yeah.
The joke is that the Harvard's football chant, it goes H-A-R with a V.
With the V, that's amazing. though.
V-A-R with a D.
What was your experience like at Harvard? What was Harvard like?
It was crazy because I didn't, because I don't know, everybody there is very much like, imagine like the nerdiest, geekiest bookworm in your high school, and then just multiply that by 2,000 people, you know, and they're all together living in one place. So there was a lot of neurosis and a lot of and so many clubs because like everybody there in high school, like they were.
Were you in a secret club? Were there secret societies?
You were in the Skull of Bones, weren't you?
Oh no, I was not in a secret club. I
sorry.
never even went into those. They wouldn't let me in. I mean,
You were like a third generation.
I was
US
in the Harvard
senator.
Glee Club.
Yeah.
Oh, the Harvard Glee Club.
Yes,
That's
the
cool.
Harvard Glee Club. Yeah,
That's amazing.
which is a choir.
Did you feel out of place like being from Kansas? Because you grew up Goddard or
Yeah, Goddard.
Because probably pretty coastal, is it not?
Oh yeah, it's Boston. Yeah, on the coast. Yeah. So.
But I mean, like the student body. What's the student body?
Yeah,
like,
I
besides
think
neurosis?
it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty coastal. Like they made a concerted effort to have people from, you know, all of the states and all over the place. But yeah, it's definitely like. So there were people from a similar background to me, like public school, and there were people from even a less advantaged background than me. And then they were like, there was like all sort of a social scene of people that went to these really fancy
elite,
private schools or boarding schools, and they're the ones that went into like they called them final clubs, these like private clubs that are owned by the society, owned by the alumni, and it's like. They're like mansions that if they were sold on the open market would go for like millions and millions of dollars, and they're just used as social clubs for college students. So, and I never went in those. I just saw people going in sober and coming out drunk. So,
Okay, stay out of there, Sam.
like a frat for future presidents.
You don't want to go in
basically.
there. Nothing but trouble.
Cool. Well, that's a cool experience too. So, what else do you want to share? It's open mic, Sam. What interests you? So you sing as well. Do you still sing?
yeah, I sing. I am in the Wichita Chamber Chorale, and we have our concert coming up. Actually, yeah, it's next, not this weekend, but next weekend as well.
Are you singing like Christmas carols or like full on concert?
Yeah, it's a full on concert, but it's holiday Christmas music, so it's not. I mean, there's some carols you'll recognize, but there's also like sort of Christmas themed art music, that you might not be familiar, but it still has that appropriate seasonal message. And
So
stuff,
I'm gonna, because we can't see hyphens when we're talking. Is it the Wichita Chamber of Commerce Chorale or is it the Chamber Chorale?
It's the Chamber Chorale. There's 24 people in it.
And
so.
for our readers, it's not like a bunch of horses in like a circular pen. It's a chorale, not a
Chorale. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah. Well,
You should have to sing on horseback.
and actually, that kind of segues into the opera that I'm going to be in this spring.
What opera are you in this spring, Sam?
Is called La Fanciulla del West.
What does that mean for
means-
us who don't speak Italian?
It means
From the west.
yeah, good,
Thank
very
you,
good, very
Rusty.
good. It means literally it means the pretty girl from the West, or literally or it's usually called in English the girl of the Golden West.
the Girl of the Golden West.
And
Is it
it's-
like the American West then?
It's
Is it
sung
like,
in Italian and it's set in the American West.
So it's like a spaghetti western.
It's a spaghetti western opera. Yeah. Yep.
So what is are you in the choir part, or are you like, do you have a role? Or
Yeah,
what is your...
I like to do the choruses. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not about the amount of pressure that I have. To be under to be a soloist. Really, chorus is about right for me. And we're going to be minors. It's a men's chorus of minors.
Like,
and then
guys
there's
with
one woman in the
pickaxes,
camp.
not
Yeah.
like 16-year-old boys.
It's a male-dominated environment, and then there's this woman named Minnie. I don't know the whole plot yet, but
Doesn't sound like a good situation for Minnie.
No, poor Minnie.
yeah. Well, it's Puccini,
I've
so
read
something
East
tragic.
of Eden. It's a deep cut. Would you give us I know we're putting you on the spot. Would you give us a tiny sample? I can move the mic back a little bit because I bet you project here.
Yeah, I could. Well,
Rusty can also watch our sound bar. if it
Yeah,
gets
Rusty's
over.
got us, man.
let me see. I could sing. I was thinking, well, they're probably going to ask me to sing. I was thinking, so like, what am I going to sing?
And I hate to put you on the spot.
And I could sing a folk song actually.
Yeah,
Oh, let's hear that.
Sure,
The
your
Minstrel
light.
Boy.
Yeah.
The Minstrel Boy.
You know that one. The
No, I don't.
I know. I'm
I
excited.
didn't know. Yeah.
okay. The minstrel boy to the war is gone in the. Wait, I forgot the lyrics.
No,
and
it's
gone in the ranks of death, you'll find him. Land of song, said the warrior bard, though all the world betrays. I started in a key that's too high. Him one face.
That is amazing, making you sing
That
that
was
whole
fabulous.
acapella.
That was
awesome.
fabulous.
I can hear the like vibrato.
I
and, like,
could.
the
I was almost
projection.
in
I bet that
tears.
was amazing on a stage.
That's
I did that at
fantastic.
the Workington House Museum had a parlor concert,
Yeah.
and I did better than I did just now. I did that at the parlor concert.
Well, I think it takes guts to just be willing to say yes, because you could have just been like, no,
You coulda.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I think if you started smoking, you'd have a smokier voice.
oh
yeah, but then you wouldn't have that nice, like, clear tone of it.
No, it'd be a little Demi Moore kind of a thing going
do
on.
like
Maybe
a-
like Tom Watts or something.
Waits, yeah.
Tom Waits.
or like who's that guy that does like the red right hand? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, from Peaky Blinders.
He's like, yeah, Peaky Blinders.
Oh,
yeah,
that's Nick something
Nick
in the
Cave.
bad seats.
Nick
Nick
Cave.
Hayes, yeah, in the bad seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Leonard Cohen has a little bit of that, or had,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. You know.
Cheers to Leonard. He's gone too. So opera. So like you travel around and catch shows, right? Like you go.
Yeah, that's I get to do that. It's a lot of fun. My plan for March, I like to go to the Metropolitan Opera in New York City, which is like the mecca of opera in this country.
Sure.
And in March, I've got a plan to go up there, and I'm going to see Tristan und Isolde by Richard Wagner.
Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner's my number one for opera composers. I guess.
What is his big one? Is it
The Rheingold, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I think
You
so.
were getting there, yeah. Yeah, the Ring Cycle.
I didn't go to Harvard. The Ring Cycle, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have thoughts on Wagner? Do you think he got co-opted a little bit? Do you have like strong thoughts about like the historical portrayal of Wagner?
I mean, I think that he was.
Just asking shit takes.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, it's a good topic because I think he was, by all accounts, a horrible man. Like, and he was megalomaniac, and he used everybody in his life as like just. He didn't really care about anybody but himself in a certain. Well, I mean, but on the other hand, it's like. The whole premise of his megalomania and self-centeredness was like I am
incredible talent.
he's like, listen everybody, I am a genius and you have to do whatever I want because the most important thing is that I do my art. And then so like the thing that mitigates that is that like his art is like really 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 good.
Yeah.
So it's like he was kind of right. He was not right about the Jews.
He was not right about the Jews. Thank you. Thank you for that qualifying statement.
Yeah, that was another problem.
That was somewhat problematic.
But I don't think it's right to call him a Nazi because that didn't exist.
Yeah, exactly. He got a little co-opted there. His white supremacy.
And
was
like, if he was
earlier-
still alive, I would have nothing to do with him. But he's
Yeah.
safely dead, so it's
Yeah,
like
he
I
is.
can enjoy his music. You know?
Yeah, there's some musicians nowadays where you're like, oh, but you still like their music. Who's
of
your
course.
besides what's his name? Oh my
what's
God,
his
he
name?
fell apart.
Oh,
He's
David Allan Coe.
David Allan Coe.
Yeah.
He's one of those
You
guys.
know,
But
and
there's
he's
a couple
alive.
songs that come
Ted
on. I'm like,
Nugent's another
yeah.
one. It's
Yeah,
like,
Ted. No,
I love his music, but
I don't
yeah.
even care for his music. But he's another one.
Well,
of
I
them.
grew up with that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a composer named Gesualdo from the Renaissance who lived in a spooky castle, and he was like a nobleman, and he murdered a bunch of people, including his mistress or his wife, or maybe both. And and he got away with all of it because he's a nobleman and they couldn't do anything.
He was
to him.
possessed. He lived in a spooky place.
Spooky place, man.
I bet
Spooky
they were all
castle.
nervous when he was around. They were like, "Where's Gesualdo?"
Yeah,
get
I
it?
think
Did
every.
you get it?
No, I didn't get it. Where's
I
Gesualdo?
did.
Like, where's?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my humor's too low.
I got it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, get in the dumpster. Have Sam get in the
Get a
dumpster.
dumpster. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let's
is
get our
this?
little pressured smoke.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the dumpster is someone 3D printed for this.
It's
for us.
just a game
Yeah,
that
it's
we
a game.
play with
Reach
all of our
it.
guests.
Mostly they're like, would you rather? There's a few other ones.
We might have to do something. We don't know.
Yeah, see what you get there.
Would you rather be seated on an airplane between a couple who's arguing or next to a crying baby?
Oh.
So, I think it would have to be the crying baby because there's a social protocol for that if you're a decent person, which is just to like ignore it or try to ignore it and just be like, oh, it's okay. You know, I mean, as long as I know what's socially expected of me in a situation, I'll be fine. Okay. Like if I'm sitting, or you know,
That is fair. I like that. Yeah.
See, and I think that makes you a better person than
I do
me.
too.
Because I am 100% picking the arguing couple because of
Because
the
you
story.
I know.
I will feed off of that. I'm like, oh no, who's the other woman? Oh, is that woman on the plane? Like, no, I would love that. Like, I would feed on that and be like, I'm gonna tell Sam such a good story. My wife, Sam, not you. But I could call you and be like, hey, Sam, I'm on an arguing couple on the plane. But I would love that. I would feed off of that. I would be like, yeah, this is great. I might egg it on a little bit because I'm stuck in the middle. I know in this situation I'm sitting in the middle and they're like arguing over me. If they're gonna have a public argument, like no, I'm gonna be a part of it
I guess. Well, I mean, why wouldn't you trade places so that?
because the crying baby just keeps screaming.
I mean, if you're
Sam.
if you're in the middle seat between an arguing couple, like, is this couple so horrible that neither of them want the middle seat? Now
No,
you're like
they didn't
riding
book
a whole.
ahead, and so they've got two separate seats, and I'm just stuck in the middle. But the crying baby, you can't shut it up. You can't even feel bad because it's not even the baby's fault. You can't be like, I would throw this baby out the window. Like, you at least can't say that out loud. But the couple, you can be like, those people are assholes. So I'm taking the arguing couple. What about you, Bruce?
No, I'm with the baby. I think you could lullaby it. I think Sam could lullaby it.
I think Sam
really
could. He
do.
could sing some
I
opera
think
to
you
the
could-
baby,
I
and he'd
think
be
you could
out.
opera lullaby it, and it would be happy.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
don't have those skills. I
Well,
guess.
I don't.
I'll take the arguing couple.
I know you, and I love it.
Fair enough.
All
Well,
right.
I think we can about wrap it up
I do
unless you got
too,
anything
man.
else you want to talk. Thank you so much for
Sam,
talking
this
to
has
us
been a
about your
pleasure.
life.
An
about
absolute
everything.
pleasure.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Hey, we had a debate about Wagner. Don't say that we're low class over
Yeah.
here on Beer
We know a
Friday.
few things,
We know a
man.
few things. Sam does at least. So.
We're
Sam brought us some culture.
Yeah, some culture. If you want to
Sam
talk
Jack,
about apples,
Renaissance man.
opera, or the Stellar Cow, Stellar's
got
Cow,
you,
we
baby.
got you over
We
here.
got you, baby.
So, anyway, y'all have a good week, and be
kind, man.
Cheers.
Take care.